Good morning to those who listen. It's March 20th, 2020, 1:41 a.m. March 20, 2020, 2020. So, alert for today, for all of today, and I guess all the way through the weekend. But if anything is going to happen, I think it would be today, the 20th, or on Sunday, the 22nd. Is it going to be the nationwide lockdown? Will there be a blackout accompanied with it? Does it have something to do with Columbus, Ohio? We will see. I just wanted to say too, I'm just tired. It's just last night and I stayed up way too long, and then I just been so busy with everything, and so I'm just gonna do a quick video. I just want to do something quick. I didn't want to do a live stream because I knew it'd be on there too long, and I just want to get to bed. I'm tired. Get some sleep. I'm gonna go to bed early, which is still gonna be 2 in the morning, but at least it'll be earlier than 5 in the morning. All right. So they're letting prisoners out in Cleveland and Los Angeles. They've already done that. Is there a mass release coming soon? Travel ban. International travel is going to be banned. They're going to close the borders from the United States and not allowing any international travel. So they're saying if you're in another country, get back home unless you want to stay there. You'll be stuck there. There's a huge hole in the ozone over the North Pole and northern Canada. Lou Keyboard Warrior had a thing talking about FEMA is going to take over schools, and Trump's going to allow FEMA to take over schools for FEMA camps. So is that their chance to put up more towers? I think it's very possible, because I could see them needing the extra frequencies, we'll say in this case. They might need those for headquarters, if they're going to be like a headquarters of the FEMA camp. All right, we got some news from Mike Around the World. He's on Paul Begley Show. He was saying for the CV, there might be a certain blood types that might get it worse than others. And the moment it becomes airborne, everyone will be in a lockdown overnight. And he even mentioned something about 25 hours. Well, obviously it's less than that. So less than 24 hours, we could be in a lockdown. Maybe the whole country lockdown. More asteroids are coming. Exotic gas clouds, fireballs. And they're going to say meteor storms, because there's going to be so many meteors coming through the atmosphere. At first, they'll be just coming through and not impacting, but then there will be more impacting, and they're going to become commonplace. He says in the summer, so it'd be after the May 12th thing, they'll be falling everywhere. You'll see trails of them. It's kind of weird because I think we've been seeing a few here and there, but it's going to be hundreds per week, and then it's going to go into the thousands per week. And they'll be in like waves or cycles, like 5 days and then a little pause and then, another cycle of days. And it's going to put arsenic in the atmosphere. I don't know why we're water down in that one. So there's that. I'm saying if something happens soon, whenever there's a blackout or a power outage, especially if it's worldwide or nationwide, think about getting rid of your devices soon after, before they bring it back up, because then you know what's going to be coming on. Everybody's blaming everybody for creating this virus, and China's blaming the United States blaming Russia, Russia's blaming whatever. But what if AI was a part of it? What if they were messing around? They let the AI try to figure out a bioweapon, say in this case, and oops, the AI said, "Hey, let's get rid of the humans," and then they released it into the world. Just throwing that out there. It's a crazy theory. I don't know why I even thought of it in the first place. There's going to be a malaria vaccine that they say will, I don't know if it's cure, but I guess cure the CV. All right, one more thing I wanted to show you was the final days, and she allows everyone to share her videos, so I wanted to share it and give you a little thing here. Now, I'm not saying that any of this is for sure going to happen, but Mike from around the world has been really on, being right about everything. So anytime now. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and play it because it's allowed to be played. Final days. And here we go. Maybe. Come on.
For you will enjoy the fullness of my salvation. Here's a diagram of our solar system as we orbit the sun. Notice Earth's starting position. The large blue object represents the current location of an extremely powerful magnetic celestial anomaly that accompanies this planetary system we've been watching. We've been seeing bits and pieces of on these FAA weather cameras.
We're approaching the middle of May when it's lined up.
It's not as big as it looks in the diagram. I just made it large so that you could see it. It's actually much smaller. But it's so powerful.
Okay, notice something that's going to be coming in about June into July, and then mid-July.
Tracking it for years. Terrell Blackstar has been saying for years that the very year that Earth makes its closest
Look at this. What is this?
To this magnetic anomaly is the same year that a contagion would be released and the economy would be crashed in order to provide a cover story.
So that goes all the way through August, like mid-July through mid-August for like a whole month. And then Earth is going to come back around again, and then that anomaly, is it Planet X or one of the planets of Planet X, is going to be even closer.
By the magnetic celestial object.
And then it stops.
In mid-May.
Right?
According
but
to Mike from around
it gets closer, and then I'm guessing about the same time next year is when we would be closer to it, even closer then.
Doubled since 2015, and it increased.
So I don't know. Could that be when the pole shift is? Just throwing that out there.
The Earth with powerful bursts of microwave radiation, according to Mike, that will cause temperatures of 300 and 400 degrees Fahrenheit to those places that are directly aimed at the sun during these energy blasts. 6 days ago, Earth experienced a major tectonic plate shift that miraculously didn't cause any tidal waves. Earthquakes and volcanic activity like this will increase as we approach the magnetic object. The heating up of Earth's core will continue to increase also. According to Mike from around the world, its powerful magnetic pull has caused other planets in our system to stop rotating temporarily, and Earth will fall prey to that same effect as we pass it in May. There's currently a bulge of water at the equator because of the spinning of our planet. This bulge of water is always there. When the spinning stops,
that's what the water was.
That water will slosh. It won't have anywhere to go. And it will fulfill the prophecy that Jesus states in Luke 21:25 when he describes the roaring of the waves in the very last days. Mike from around the world said that daytime and nighttime would be mixed up and that a day won't be 24 hours. Before the Earth stops spinning, it will go into a state of severe Earth wobble, which many scientists have stated. We may or may not be able to notice this Earth wobble with our simulated sky, The severe wobble is described by the prophet Isaiah in chapter 24, verses 19 and 20, when he says that earth will stagger to and fro like a drunkard and sway like a hut, which is a hammock, in a windstorm. He also describes the massive earthquakes and resulting pole shift in that same passage. As if that's not enough, Earth will pass through an asteroid debris field shown on the diagram that's now playing. This was mentioned on March 16th. Steve's Intel gave him this information. Earth will be passing through this debris field sometime between June and August. At first, people will start to see shooting stars, and they will increase in numbers daily. A few will begin to hit the earth here and there. Eventually, most countries on Earth will have much damage from these meteorites falling. Forgiveness, salvation, and eternal life in heaven are offered to everyone, regardless of who you are or what your past is. Please read Psalm 91 every day.
Psalm 91.
Receive it, believe it, stand on those promises. They are a guarantee from God. The next few screens will tell you how to accept Christ into your life.
And
Simply pause the screen.
I'll pause. That's exactly what I'll do. I'm going to pause it. So if anybody wants to do that, please feel free. Okay. I can't get it to do nothing now. No, please don't mess up. Well, you can pause it on this one then, I guess, since it's going to be a problem there. Is it too hot? What's going on here? Why can't I? All right, maybe it was meant to be. Because we all need salvation. Now, if I can do something here, come on, please. I had everything running smooth, and now I'm at the end, and now this is messing up. All right, so I'll give you points if I can't get this to work. Really. To stop at this certain point, and then that's it. Feeling I'm not going to be able to do it. Hold on, we might be able to do it now. That's it right now. Come on. All right, let me try to do this way then. All right, so a recap of that. So asteroids and meteors. Really? No, I don't want you to play in something else. So here's a recap. Come on, please. Asteroids, meteors coming through our atmosphere, maybe in June, but maybe more so in the middle of July through August. Solar radiation, so that's radiation thing. 18% increase from 2015 to 2020, 18% in 1 month, in the last month, and then another 14% in the last week, if we're going by 50% increase total. And it's increasing every day. And I've been getting all those UV readings, high, extreme readings. I even had a 15, and that's extreme. It's only supposed to be between 2 and 5. This is March. What's going to happen in the summertime?
It's a delight to be with you. But I have to.
I'm not trying to play this. It won't let me out of it. They muted it at least. All right. hurry up and finish. So, is that why they're keeping people indoors? What if that's why they want you indoors? Because if you were out in the sun too long, you could get cancer. And if it's extremely high levels, you get cancer faster. All those people, all those young people that was on spring break outdoors in Florida on the beaches, once if suddenly all these that would be noticeable. So that's why they want to get people in the house. And a sub mentioned, what if the UV radiation killed the virus? Then they also wouldn't want you outside, because then it would kill everything and everything would be great. But then if people were stuck indoors, they'd have a better chance of holding on to it or getting worse from it. Just throwing that out there. So I'm saying maybe everybody should go outside for just 5 minutes a day. Maybe just enough of that UV radiation will knock out the virus. I don't know. Just throwing that out there. But 300 to 400 degrees, whoever's facing, whatever side of the earth is facing this planet that would be causing that much of a radiation thing with the heat, that could kill off a third of the trees and the grass, along with people too, So that would be bad. Well, there's what I wanted to say. All right. Thanks for watching. Here's a point where it's longer. It's just me. I have to restart the computer because it's locked up and I can't do nothing. So thanks for watching. God bless. And be alert Friday, Saturday, and maybe possible blackout, maybe possible lockdown, and Columbus, Ohio, and maybe take a little bit of cash out of the bank in case the banks go down.